Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. We have a deep stretch today, so we're going to be doing some stretching and holding some longer positions. Also using a strap for some of our stretches. So this is a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a necktie, you can use the tie of a bathrobe, you can use a long bath towel, anything that's long enough that you can hold on to that spans close to the length of your arms. And we'll be using it for some stretches like this, looping around your foot. So whatever you've got, grab it, bring it with you. We're going to actually begin standing up today. So join me in a standing position. If you have a yoga mat or a stretching mat, roll it out because we will be on the ground. If you don't, feel free to lay out a towel or blanket or just join me on the carpet. All right, take your strap or whatever you're using. I'll say strap today throughout the class, but don't feel discriminated against if you've got a towel or a bathrobe tie, whatever you've got, grab on. Take a wide grip, and you can move your hands in as we go, but we're going to come all the way up and back to tap the hips in the back and the front. So figure out how wide you need that to be for you this morning before you're even warmed up. And as you go, you can start to walk your hands closer together if you'd like, deepening the stretch a little bit as your arms start to wake up. If you notice yourself doing one of these, your hands are too close together. If you hear a crinkly noise, my apologies. My dog is de-stuffing like a fluff toy right now. I don't know how much the microphone picks up, but he's got a crinkle toy over there and he's de-stuffing it. Let's do a couple more. Last one. Beautiful. All right, take your hands in a smidge, bring them up and reach over to one side. Then come back to the other side. We'll do that again. And other way. Awesome. Bring your hands down. Take a wide stance with your feet. Turn your toes forward. Like so. Take your hands on your hips to first lengthen your spine. Stand up tall. As you exhale, forward fold. Keep your spine long and only come down about halfway. Take your hands all the way out to a T and hold your strap in that position. Turn your right hand to the ground as your left arm reaches up for a twist. And then turn your left hand to the ground as your right arm reaches up for a twist. Keep switching back and forth, taking this nice long twist and almost gently pulling your strap apart left and right. Couple more times on each side, taking a little pause as you reach up to the sky, twisting that torso. One more. And other way. Awesome. Come on up. Heel toe your feet together. Take your strap overhead in your right hand. And you're going to bend your right elbow and take your left hand to gently pull your elbow towards the midline of your body. Once you're there, you can absolutely just stay here if that feels fine for you, but since we have the strap, you're welcome to reach your left hand back and bend the elbow as you reach your hand up towards the strap and grab on. Walk your hands together any amount that feels comfortable. Remember that we're not warmed up right now unless you already did a workout. So don't push it, don't force it. Just find that place that feels like a stretch for you without any pain. Then gently notice where your head is. Can you pull your head back and press the back of your head into your arm? Stand up tall. Knit your ribs in so you're standing up lengthwise. Again, we're in a deep stretch class, so we're going to start to hold these for a little bit longer now. It's a good time to focus on your breathing. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the bottom hand, followed by the top hand. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Left hand reaches up with your strap. Bend the elbow. Use your right hand to pull the elbow towards the midline. Just feel this stretch here. Letting your tricep open up, letting your lats and your side open up. And again, you can stay here, or if you'd like, take your bottom hand, bring it back, reach for your strap. Gently walk your hands towards one another, finding a place that feels like a stretch but not pain. We're just looking for discomfort. And then see what your head is doing. Can you pull the back of your head into your arm and stand up tall? Oftentimes I notice that I'm arching my back, so you want to knit your ribs in and tuck your pelvis under so that your head is over your shoulders, over your hips, over your feet. Take some nice deep breaths. If you want, you can even close your eyes or soften your gaze. Think of breathing into the places where you feel a stretch. One last deep breath. As you exhale, unravel the bottom hand, followed by the top hand. Place your strap down on the ground. Bring your feet hip distance apart and slide your hands down the legs. You can bend the knees as generously as you'd like in this forward fold. Let your head be totally heavy. Maybe shake it yes and no. Release your upper body. Just hang. As we stay here in this forward fold, you can explore bending the leg one and the other maybe. You can explore rocking yourself side to side. You could grab opposite elbows and let your head completely release. Whatever feels good. This is your stretch, so make it your own. Again, sending your breath everywhere you feel the stretch. The hamstrings, the hips, the low back. Breathe into it. Couple more breaths here to finish out this forward fold. And then plant your hands. Step your right leg back and drop your knee. Coming into a lunge position. If this is uncomfortable for your back knee, option 1, you can pad your back knee by doubling up on your mat like so. You roll it up. Option 2, you can do the same stretch that we're about to do from your belly. Either way, we're going to wrap our strap around our foot and take a quad stretch. So feel free to join me kneeling or in that laying down position that I just showed you. Grab your strap, wrap it around your back foot. Sit up tall if you're here with me, and then take your pelvis and tuck it under. Same thing, knitting the rib cage in, tucking the hips under, and you'll automatically feel that stretch in the front of the right leg even more. Pull your heel towards your glutes. Baby break, go ahead, go get it. No, go get your toy. Go get it. Go get your toy. There you go. Keep those hips tucked under and the chest lifted. Few more deep breaths. See if you can release the front of that leg where you're feeling the stretch. And then slowly bring your hands back down and release your back foot. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you can kneel just like we did, or you can lay down onto your belly. Use your hand to slide the strap around your foot. Sit up tall, tuck your pelvis under. You can hold on to something for balance, and then start to pull your foot towards your glutes. You make your inhale and your exhales even in length. Slowly start to release. And we're going to come into a froggy stretch. This one's intense, my friends. Be prepared to breathe through it. Bring your hands forward. Take your knees and start to slide them out left and right. Your heels are going to stay in line with your knees. Hips are coming down. Feeling that stretch in the inner thigh already, I'm sure. Try to bring your hips in line with your knees so we've got 90-degree angles all around. You can stay on your palms, or you can come down to your forearms. Allow gravity to do its work, and you just try to release into the stretch. Breathe deep, send the breath to the hips. Few more deep breaths, hang in there. If you went down to your forearms, press yourself back up to your palms and use the weight in your hands to push up so you can slide your legs. Awesome. All right, sit up tall, extend your legs forward. Take your strap and loop it around the soles of your feet. Sit up tall as you take a breath in. As you exhale, pull your elbows towards your body and let your chest come forward. Keep a long spine for right now, rather than bending over. Maybe as you breathe in, you find a little bit more length, and as you breathe out, you can fold a little deeper. Yogi spot. Go to your spot, take your toy. No, spot. Go to your spot. Spot. No. No. Take 3 more deep breaths. And start to unravel. We're going to take the strap and loop it just around your right foot. And bend your left leg in so that your foot connects to the inner thigh. Same concept here, forward fold. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull yourself in and reel yourself in towards that foot. Keep the toes flexed up towards the sky. As you start to make your way up, slide your left hand down your strap and reach your arm up over your head. Take your body and twist so your right shoulder is going to come down and your hand is going to come to your thigh. As we've got a nice big side body stretch down the left side. You can find this all the way up extended. Maybe you end up working your way down. If it's too much, just lose the strap and do the same thing with your hands. Really try to keep that left arm open and under and the right shoulder coming down. One more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly unravel. And and we'll make our way to the other side. Same thing, left leg extends this time, right leg bends. We've got our forward fold to start. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold forward with a long back, a long neck. The entire spine stays long. Breathe into it. Breathe all the way into the hamstring. Breathe into the lower back. Breathe into the hips. And then slowly start to unravel. Slide your right hand all the way to the end of your strap. Reach your right arm up. Start to take your left hand and bring it under over to the right leg as your right armpit opens up towards the sky. Big side body stretch for the right side. Make any adjustments you need to. Feel free to skip the strap. You can still get a great stretch without it. Try to keep your right hip grounded down to the mat. And slowly start to release out of that twist. Nicely done. We're going to lay down all the way onto your back. Once you get there, send your right foot up toward the sky. Loop your strap around your foot. Grab on one hand on either side and start to pull your foot towards your head. Keep your leg mostly straight, just with a micro bend. We never want to completely lock it out. But try to keep it mostly straight as your foot journeys towards your head. Remember that every single person will look different, so don't compare yourself to me or anyone you might be stretching with. Wherever you feel that stretch, that discomfort, your body will let you know where to stop. Take your right foot over to the right side. You're going to grab on just your right hand on the strap and open your right foot over to the right. Pretend that there's not a wall in my leg. It's going to keep going until it gets close to the ground, but it's probably not going to touch the ground. You want to keep your left hip down. Slowly start to bring your foot back up to the sky. Switch hands. Left hand grabs the strap. Right arm extends to the right like a T. Keep your right shoulder down as you drop your leg over to the left. It's probably not going to touch the ground again, and that's okay. Just taking a twist here. Listen to your body when it tells you when to stop. Bring your right foot back up to the sky. Bend the leg and release the strap. Extend your right leg down and bring your left knee to your chest to grab the strap. Send the foot up to the sky. Grab one hand on each side and start to bend the elbows, pulling your foot towards your head. It's not going to touch your head, but that's the general direction we're going. Grab both sides of the strap with your left hand. Maybe keep your right hand on your right hip to make sure that it stays down as you drop your left leg over to the left, opening up the hips. Really work to keep your right hip down. It's going to want to come up. Don't let it happen. Breathe into that stretch in the inner thigh. A few more deep breaths. Use them wisely. And bring that leg back to center. Extend your left arm out like a T. And drop your left foot over to the right. Keep your left shoulder down. Slowly bring the leg back over the head and bend the knee to release the strap. Grab onto your hamstrings, the backs of the legs, and rock and roll a few times until you come all the way up to a seat. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.